We are all set.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Maria, and my sister Linda is going to be joining me. I want to thank everybody that's joining us today on Fun Friday with fish and more. So I'm a registered dietitian, culinary grad of over 2 decades ago, and my sister has been cooking like practically every day of her life. So she's going to share with us one of her favorite fish taco recipes, and I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it. And if you can't eat fish for some reason, you can surely substitute chicken. But anyhow, we're going to get started here in a few minutes, and I want to tell you that we have something new and special and fun. So what you want to do is, and this is just to thank you, our guests and visitors alike, is to show appreciation for all of you that have been joining us over the past few months or more, is to like right now our video, and just press like and you'll be in for a prize. Okay, we're gonna see how many people can like our video, and that'll be over the course of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then we're gonna pick 3 people who've liked the video, and we are gonna have prizes. Okay, so like our video, and we are going to have prizes, and we are going to send them to you, okay? So that's for fall, and we'll probably do it again in December, so that way we can make this 2020 year a better one to wrap it up, okay? Because I know there's been a lot of stress and craziness going on, and we want to make it fun for you, not only to share our wonderful recipes so that hopefully you can make them, and you can also have a chance at a prize. So hit like if you're on, and if you come and watch it later, hit like then too, and you have a chance to win a prize. Okay? And here's Linda. Hey, she's my special guest in her home. And she's in my home, but on the alternate weeks, if she's able, she joins, or actually she sort of sets it up for me, so it's like my sous chef extraordinaire. So anyway, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite recipes. And it's so funny because, let me tell you a real quick story, is my husband went on a business trip to San Diego in 1996.
Wow.
And I got to go along.
Oh, okay.
And everywhere we went, there were signs for fish tacos. Well, the only tacos I knew were Taco Bell tacos.
Oh, yeah.
With, ground beef and lettuce and a little bit of cheese if you're lucky, and a little bit of hot or mild sauce. That's the only tacos I knew.
Yeah.
Thought, that's crazy. I would never eat something like that.
Oh, I would.
Well, come about 7 or 8 years ago, I was in a lunch club, and one of the girls picked a place to go eat lunch, and it was in a taco place over on Madison Road, over on the east side, and they had fish tacos there. So they had a special where you get 3 little street tacos.
Is that the place I'm thinking?
Mazunta's.
Oh, I've not been there.
Oh my God.
Oh,
so
that
good.
sounds really
It's like
good.
my favorite. But anyway, I got 1 steak, 1 pork, and I thought, I'm going to try a fish taco. Out of all of them, it was my favorite. So I like to do copycat recipes. Yeah. And I kind of came home
I do too.
and just kind of start figuring out myself.
Yeah.
I took pictures of these tacos, and I thought, oh, I'm going to figure out how to make this, how to make that. The only difference is I do make a mango salsa where they have more of a mango habanero sauce. They make it in a blender, so it's real smooth. Okay. But I like the fruity chunkiness.
Yeah. I like chunky.
Yeah, but the flavor is so delicious.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
so you can blend it then, I guess, if you need to.
So if you're afraid, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I was afraid, and I never wanted to try it.
I'm never afraid, no.
Yeah, so
I even, you know what, I was in San Diego, this like 30 years ago, and I had alligator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
it was good.
My son went to grad school in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And I had alligator too.
Oh, you did?
Did not like it.
Oh, I thought
it was
good.
real chewy and.
Yeah.
They said it tastes like chicken. No, it tastes like chewy alligator.
I thought it tastes like beef. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ryan says good morning, and Michelle says hi, Maria.
Oh, no, wait, who?
Michelle Gately?
Yeah, Michelle.
Hi, Ryan. And hi, Michelle.
Okay.
I think I'm friends with Michelle now.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to talk about the toppings we're going to do? We're going to start with the toppings before we do the fish.
Okay. So we're going to have an avocado crema, which I'm typically used to more of a guacamole. But Linda's, just avocado crema, or I just do avocado.
Just for this, though.
Yeah, okay. So just for this, but that's okay. So avocados are a healthy fat, and she uses the light or 50% less sour cream. So since avocados are full fat, it's actually a fruit. It's going to give you
Look how
lots.
beautiful this is. When you dice it
and
and you just spoon it out.
Yeah, so
Those are little
it's
pieces.
nice and ripe, and I'm going to mash it when she gets done.
Yeah.
But you can see how she's just sort of doing the cross hatch as far as the cutting. And obviously she took the seed out. And
I actually didn't use anything too sharp that would go through.
Yeah. So
it's kind of got a rounded tip.
it's just like a little steak knife or
It's a
serrated
steak
knife.
Yeah.
So anyhow, she does that, and then we're going to add light sour cream, which
Well, before we do that, the first thing I want to do is get some lime juice on there, and I'll show. And because one of the things about avocados,
they turn
kind of like apples.
They turn.
Like if you make a fruit salad, you would definitely put lemon juice on it.
Yeah, and this lime juice, which works out better,
So,
I think.
With this.
Yeah.
Some people,
I like it in my guacamole too.
I do not like lemon juice in that.
No, lime.
Yeah.
Lime.
That's how I make mine.
Some people do lemon, but I do lime. So, and I'm a lime person anyway.
The only thing I like lemon with, as far as seafood goes, is shrimp.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So Michelle said, yes, Linda, we are friends. Barb says hi to both of you.
Hi, Barb.
Jenny-
Barb Tacky?
Barb Tacky.
Hi, Barb. Hi,
Jenny
Barb.
Bauer also says hello.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Glad to have you. Okay. So,
Hey, make sure you tell them all to like our videos.
yes, like our videos if you win a
You
prize.
can win a prize. We're
You
gonna
get a
pick-
really good chance. There's
Yeah.
going to be 3 prizes, and I saw them, and they're good. Okay? So, anyhow, we're going to do that first. We'll end up adding a little salt and pepper
Make an
after we
oven.
get the lime juice and after I mash this. She's almost ready
So
for the
you're gonna
mashing.
go ahead
You
and
ready for the
mash.
mashing?
You
Okay,
mash.
I've got one of these too. This is our old-fashioned grandma masher, and it works. It's
Yeah.
really great. You can
So-
still get these.
Yeah, and this recipe is so easy. It's basically the avocado mashed up, a little sour cream, a little lime juice,
Yeah.
a little salt and pepper.
Right.
That's it.
And didn't you say if somebody wanted to just take like a guacamole and add a little light sour cream, they can do that?
Oh yeah, if you don't want to make your own fresh guacamole or fresh avocados,
Yeah.
buy those little containers of already made guacamole.
Right.
And just add a little of the light sour cream, and what it does is it thins it out.
Right.
It gives it a nice consistency. It makes it creamy.
Right.
The one thing I'm going to do is always to get the best juice out.
Right. You roll it.
it. But I'm also going to show you something else that I figured out kind of on my own, actually. So I was kind of proud of this because I couldn't squeeze this good enough to get most of the juice out.
Yeah.
Oh, and the one nice thing about
Well,
limes,
I've got one of those squeezers.
well, that still doesn't work as well. The one nice thing about limes is they don't have seeds like lemons.
That's right.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I like lime so much.
This is my lime squeezer. And I'm telling you, it's awesome.
Okay.
You just set your lime
This
down.
is a new one for me.
Oh no, it's a new one for me. I had tried to figure out. I was going to go out and get one of my husband's wrenches out of the garage. Okay. Get it on
That would
there.
be sort of gross.
And then I can squeeze.
That is so cool. And I've got one of those too.
And then go up to the top a little bit.
Of course I got one. I got all 3 sizes. That is awesome. Look
Isn't
at
that so
that.
cool?
She should get paid for get patent
Figured
on it.
that out myself.
Well, my dad was an engineer and had patents, so she's got that patent engineer mind.
I do, a little bit. Okay, basically, let's go ahead and get a little bit of the sour cream in.
Okay.
You can use this.
Yeah.
And we were
Well,
talking
she's
about
got the awesome. Boy, I thought my stuff was good.
this
Hers
is
is
from
better.
Mom. My mom got me
Oh.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
And
mom said
Frenchie
she's-
says hi.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Frenchie.
hey,
Frenchie.
Frenchie, you would like this.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's so tasty.
And it's so healthy.
And
It's
you're,
mono unsaturated fat. This is really healthy.
but you're more adventurous than your sister. So, I think.
Oh, or mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, basically,
You
it's,
think just about like this, Linda? Is
yeah.
that good?
Go ahead and stir it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then what you might want to do is look at the consistency of it.
Yeah.
And then once you get that nice creaminess that you like, I'll let you finish that.
Yeah.
And then when you're finished, you can go ahead and spoon it into here. Let's
See,
get
we did
out
this
of
as
the way.
kids, and it's everything that is old is new again.
Right. That's true. Okay. One other thing I'm going to talk about really quick while she's doing that.
I
is-
love that lime trick. I love it.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about my pickled onions. Never ate a pickled onion in my life until I had my fish tacos.
What did you say? I will. What?
What's that?
Oh, you're gonna tell how. Okay, so I'm staying out of this one.
Basically,
Okay.
these are so delicious and they're very tender. What I do is I take
You make a brine.
3/4 of a cup of any kind of vinegar you like. I like the white wine vinegar the best, or you can use apple cider.
Yeah.
I try not to use red wine because it's red wine vinegar, it's a little too strong.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
And then what I do is I put in about a half a cup to 3/4. You can even make it 50-50,
You want me to
vinegar
do
to
this,
water.
Linda?
I'll get it in a minute.
Okay.
Just leave it here.
Okay.
Let me set
All right.
on the cleaner.
All right.
So then what I
house,
do,
our kitchen.
yeah, you always sit, I always get up and work.
Okay.
And then what you do is you take the water vinegar mixture, add 2 tablespoons of sugar because you need to cut the tanginess a little bit.
Right.
You mix it up, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes until it gets really nice and hot, and then you have all of your red onion thinly sliced, and I use 2 red onions, and remember, whatever it looks like, it's going to shrink down, kind of like spinach.
Right.
So once it's really hot, you pour the brine over that, you mix it up, and then what I do is...
Oh, it smells so good too.
I know, it's delicious. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
It makes like a punch when you're eating those tacos.
Yeah.
It's just delicious, and they're not hard and crunchy.
Did they make that at Mizuno's?
Oh yeah, they make pickled.
Well, we're not promoting Mizuno's. We're promoting
Yeah, we
eat
are.
at home.
They're delicious.
Be safe. Enjoy it with your family.
Right, but anyway, to finish the pickled onions is I save like pickle jars to put grease in that I'm going to throw away. Well, what I did is I threw a pickle jar in the dishwasher and washed it out, and then I stuffed all my onions in there and then poured the hot brine over it.
Okay.
And then this is one thing you want to do the day before because it's so much better after that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you set that over to the
Okay.
side. And then we're going to do the mango salsa next.
Okay.
And I will bring everything over for that.
Yeah, and this is going to be exciting because mangoes are so healthy and good for you. Vitamin A and beta carotene. It's just going to be awesome.
We're going to go ahead and put it in this bowl.
We've got our awesome cameraman panning in on everything. So she's going to bring over everything you need. Now this may look overwhelming, but it's really not, and it's really worth it. And how long does this last? A couple days in the fridge or not?
Oh, this will last, okay, let's talk really quick.
Okay.
The pickled onions will last for a couple weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? They're like pickles.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They will last a couple weeks. This CREMA lasts 3 days or so.
Okay.
You'll notice once it starts getting kind of brown, even though there's lime juice in it,
Yeah.
once you start getting that brown look,
Oxidation. Yeah.
you're done. And make sure you always cover it really tight. One of the tricks I do with that is, you know how a lot of times you'll just put plastic wrap on the bowl?
Yeah.
You push it down on the surface.
Yeah.
That way no air will get to it. Air is the enemy.
Yeah.
Air is what turns things
And
brown.
so really, if you have, like I have the really good lock and lock containers, it may even go another day or two.
Right. Could be.
Yeah.
This salsa will last at least a week.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
all
you've got
kinds
a lot of acidity here.
Right.
And that's
So,
probably what helps.
What I think we should start with is if you don't want to add everything, let's talk about the main players in this.
Okay.
The main players are definitely the mangoes. So I'll
Right.
let you talk about that.
Right. Okay.
And then here's a can that you can
Okay.
show them,
Which
even though we did not use
Linda
them.
had shared with me that she bought the frozen, right?
They're frozen.
And they're bigger chunks. So she cut it into very small, more like a, what do you want to call that? A mince? or
They're a small dice.
Small dice. Okay, yeah, she's even better than I. Okay, so a small dice. Now, if in fact, and really, if you buy the frozen, it's nice because then you can only use about a third of a bag and then put a rubber band around it or a chip clip type thing. Put it in the freezer and you have it for next time. For your smoothies, for your mango dip, or whatever you want to do. Another way,
go
which
ahead
is
and dump that while you're talking.
possibly a little more pricey, but if you want to keep it on hand, you could have the no sugar added organic mango slices, and this is going to be great because it's organic, non-BPA, and you'll have that in your cupboard, so it's at your leisure. It's
That's
just
why
like
I
frozen.
have that.
That's why she has that. 'Cause it's on hand.
She didn't even know we were going to pull that out.
No.
She said, "Oh, what about these?" And I said, "If you don't want to get frozen, you can get them in the can."
Right. So we're very fortunate to have this on hand. So we've got the options. Now, of course, you have fresh. Okay. But if you don't feel comfortable pulling out the knife and working with the stone or the seed, and all that.
And it's hard to find out when they're right.
Yeah, it is. Because they're typically firm.
Right.
And then you got to wait. So
Right.
this way you can just go for it. Okay?
So the next thing.
All right. And then we've got the tomatoes. Now, any
These are
of you who
Romas.
have watched us before, whether it's me or whether it's Linda, cut up tomatoes. It's a small dice once again. but it's already been seeded. So you've probably seen us cut the tomatoes and get the seeds out. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that way it's all
Basically,
nice.
what I do with the Romas is I cut off the top, so I have a flat side, turn it over, and then I cut 4 sides.
Okay.
So the whole center with
yeah.
all the seeds and
Right.
juice, go ahead and dump it in.
the little stem or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Dump.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
We're making the salsa, but we're showing you just if you
Yeah.
want to cut down. These are the most important ingredients.
Yeah.
So basically, a salsa always usually has the tomato mixture in there.
Right.
And then what I think is really important is the onion. And the onion, it just gives it that little bit of bite. I
And you
wrap
put
it
that in the fridge.
And the reason I wrapped it in foil is, listen, even with the Ziploc, you can smell it.
I know.
And you don't even have to add all of it. The only reason
I've had my whole fridge smell onions before, and you don't want to do that.
I finally diced this.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I would say
yeah,
we'll
that's a
probably
fine
use
dice.
half of that, maybe.
Yeah.
So if you want to go
Yeah.
ahead and...
Because that's a whole onion. Right
That's a
there.
whole onion, so
Yeah.
that's
I
the only
usually
reason.
use a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get
And
half.
red onions are just so awesome, and they're
Yeah.
so good for you. They have allium, and they're antioxidants, just like the tomatoes.
So let's close that up.
Yeah, yeah. Woohoo!
I even had a candle going. That's why I had a candle
And
going.
so, yeah. Otherwise,
So
your whole
let's
house
save
smells
this
of onion.
foil.
Yeah, but the flavor is
So
incredible.
if you have it in a Ziploc bag, just put it in foil, and then it's still good.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the only other ingredient that you really need is the lime juice to kind of bring it all together. So I'm going to go ahead and do lime juice again, and then you can talk about the last three ingredients.
So now we've got the crushed pineapple, which she apparently, I've not done this before, but she used a coffee filter to sort of drain it additionally.
Because the little pieces get stuck in the
In the
wire.
Right. If you have a mesh colander, or as we call like a
Little strainer.
chinois, then it gets caught in there. So she used this to just make sure we get that extra juice out. Okay, so it's just the crushed pineapple. It's 100% pineapple juice. It's not added sugar or anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually do it this way.
Look at
And
that.
just get these extra drips
That
out.
juice.
Yeah, awesome! I love the lime idea. I am so psyched. So we'll get rid of that, and we don't have extra juice or sugar or anything else. It's just pure pineapple, lots of vitamin C, healthy. I can't even tell you enough about it. Now this, I am very psyched. She is the jalapeno pepper queen. When I have not cut jalapeno pepper for many years because when I made a salad with it, it was awesome, but I touched a seed or two and my hands burned all night long. So personally, Linda doesn't need gloves. I need gloves. So if you do the jalapenos, it's worth it. But give your tip on that, please.
Yeah. What I would do is the jalapenos are kind of small and long. So what I
How
do,
much do you want?
I would throw all of that in.
Okay.
Because it's not that spicy.
No,
The
once you
seeds
add everything.
and
yeah.
the white membrane
Right.
are cut out.
Yeah.
The white membrane
Like
and
the
the
pip.
seeds. So what I do is
Yeah.
I'll set it on my cutting board. I'll cut one side of the pepper off, right on the outside of the seeds. The seeds are all in the center, and then I'll take my knife and I'll just scrape the seeds
Yeah.
right out of there.
Yeah.
And then once those are gone, you can just dice it. I did this last night, and I
Yeah.
didn't have a burn or anything.
Well, I've been avoiding them. I love them, but I've been avoiding them because and using more like jalapenos or banana peppers and things like that because I had such a bad experience. My hands all night for like 10 hours just like on fire.
Yeah.
So be very careful.
Little
Don't be
burns.
afraid of it, but just do it the way she said.
Yeah.
Use your knife. Use gloves if you have to. Now these are orange peppers.
That's an orange bell pepper.
Yeah, which I love orange or red. But we're ready to have red. So that's why
I
we
got orange.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do yellow because we had the yellow mango.
Exactly.
So I like to do the
we've
rainbow.
got red, and that's what you want to
Red, the rainbows, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Well, I don't want a blue.
Roy G. Biff.
Roy G. Biff. I don't want blue and purple food, but we got the first part of the rainbow down. We got the red, we got the orange.
We got purple.
Oh, we did? That's good. Yeah, you're right. We did.
We've got orange.
So basically, these are your 3 toppings, and they are already complete. So now the only thing left is to do the fish. We're going to go ahead and put this into a serving dish.
Friday fish.
And I'm making a little bit of a mess, but you can actually make all of these things the day before.
Yep.
Kind of like how I just prepped everything in here the day before, and it's still just as fresh as it was. So here we go with our toppings.
Yep. And if you're any of my friends from Texas, you don't always have a typical Christmas, or maybe even not a typical Thanksgiving. When I was down there, we had enchiladas and tacos at Christmas. So you may even do this for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't know. I remember thinking, wow, this isn't traditional for me, but hey, I like it.
You want to talk about
Yeah, this is a cruciferous vegetable that's all shredded and nice and crunchy, and it's going to just really top off the whole thing. And it's just cabbage.
David Schumacher says hi, and it looks great.
Hi, David. Thanks for joining us.
We can always count on David to be here.
I know. We can always count on David. And maybe David Cooper will join us. Now, I want to remind you, David, we have prizes, so like our video, because I just told everybody at the beginning, we're going to start doing some prizes. So 3 people will actually win a prize if they like our video. We'll figure out who that's going to be.
Sometimes people like to squeeze lunch.
Yeah. And then we've got this is so pretty. I love it. And so I do like to do this, is have nice limes to squeeze in my Corona. No, what did I say? I meant, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't do that. I squeeze it in my tacos. I meant coronavirus. These are just,
I think she does it in her Corona too.
no, I don't. That's too fattening.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay.
It would bloat me. Okay, so Linda got the wild-caught mahi-mahi, which we have not used this in class. We used cod. You can use cod.
You can use cod.
You can use probably whatever fish you want. It's just
This is my preference.
this is Linda's preference. We did cod in class once.
Here
We
it
did
is.
not have all of these ingredients. We had
This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
I cut it into individual servings, so when
Yeah.
we cook it, the reason I like this is because it's a little bit meatier.
a little firmer.
It's a little firmer.
Yeah.
And it does have a little bit more flavor, and it's not a fishy flavor.
No.
It's just a really good flavor.
Yeah. Let me give the nutrition facts as Linda gets her
Yeah, we're just gonna
skillet a little bit hot and
Little
adds a
bit
little
of-
olive oil.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a new-
The thing is, this pack was about $6.99. Sometimes you can get it on sale.
No, that was on sale.
It was on sale. Okay.
Because sometimes it's like $8.99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The cod's going to be a little bit less, but if you want to really go for it, think about this. This has 3 pieces in it. Okay. You cut it in half, and that's what Linda did. So you get 6 servings, but you can end up getting 3 tacos each, right? So it's really 3 tacos per person. Or if you want to do with all of this, 2 tacos per person, it'll feed 2 to 3 people. Now, she did double. So she actually got 12, right? So 12 strips. They're pretty meaty. And then with all of this.
And I'm not going to cook them all right now.
No.
Because you don't want to ever crowd your pan.
No.
Because it'll steam it instead of sear it.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. So these are all, she just has the tips galore. So there are only 100 calories a serving. There's 3 servings in here, which technically there's 6 servings, okay? So if you think about it, it's only 50 calories for one of these strips, okay? Which would mean if you use one of these strips and then you have mostly very low calorie foods, with aside from the healthy fat and the low fat sour cream or the light sour cream, this is really where your only calories are. And then we have some tortillas that are warm in the oven. Now you can use the flour, the whole wheat, the corn, or a lettuce wrap, depending on what your goals are regarding carbs or gluten or whole grains or whatever, okay? So keep all that in mind. But this is a very healthy protein brain food. And your brain and gut are connected. So you got it all.
Did you, sorry, I missed it. Did you talk about how you could do chicken instead of fish?
I did at the beginning, but
Okay.
we can definitely reiterate
Because
that.
what I would do if I were
Yeah.
not a fish lover
Yeah.
is buy the chicken tenders.
Yeah,
And then go ahead and just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, toss in a little olive oil if you want, season them maybe with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and do them exactly like we're doing our
Yep.
fish.
Yep.
These toppings would work
You can
perfectly.
even, I used to make it with tofu too. Firm tofu.
Well, that's fine.
That's just if
Yeah.
somebody's vegetarian, you can definitely do
These
firm tofu.
toppings would not work with beef though. Okay.
No.
These are more chicken and fish.
Yeah.
Kind of like red wine, white wine. You know, red wine goes
extra
with
firm tofu, chicken, fish. I'm trying to think what other
You
item.
could also do, if you're a vegetarian, go ahead and make some, almost like some refried beans. You could throw some beans in the skillet.
Oh yeah.
Cook about, smash a little bit of them so they have a little bit of texture, a little bit of creaminess.
Oh yeah.
And then add a little bit of seasoning to that.
Yeah.
Or a little bit of garlic, or just season them up.
Like Hispanic seasoning that you like.
And these would work with beans as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so any of these tacos.
I eat beans with anything.
Yeah. I do make steak tacos. You know, the steak tacos, I make different toppings. Besides, I do use the pickled onions. But what I'll do with those is I'll make a Pico De Gallo. I don't use flank steak. I don't like flank.
Oh.
I like the flat iron steak.
Oh, that's right.
My God. It's delicious. And it's quick to cook, and you just cut real thin on the bias, and it's always tender.
Okay.
And then what I do with that is I think what they do at Mazinta's is they also add like crumbled goat cheese on top of the steak. So it's
I've had goat cheese on my mind lately.
Goat cheese and Pico De Gallo is basically just tomatoes, onions, jalapeno.
Right.
And then
except when I make it, I have cilantro.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I forgot. I cannot eat cilantro. It tastes like soap to me.
Yeah, I know. And to me, I love it. People are different. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, these pieces of fish are not going to take any time at all.
Yeah.
And as soon as these are finished, I'd like to do them like 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then what we do is we take the biggest one, I'm going to let you do that, and we're going to see if it flakes.
Right.
Flakes means it kind of comes apart and you don't see any kind of like jelly kind of fish on the inside.
And I mean, the rule of thumb typically is 5 minutes on each side for an inch.
Yeah. And these are not an inch.
They're not. It's more like a half inch.
Yeah.
So it's probably about 3 minutes each side, 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. And then my confession is I don't ever deep fry.
No.
But if you ever want to make like a batter, then you can dip them in batter and then just cook them exactly like this.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, it gives you that crunchy texture on your fish.
Yep.
And that's the way.
We've done it in class. I know David and Jenny know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how these are looking. Okay.
And I've used the panko and the whole wheat.
Okay, it's starting to get a little brown.
So can you see that, cameraman?
Touch them, you know.
We don't want you slacking there, cameraman. He's doing great.
This is also a palm for fish.
I know. I have the ones that are like however many hundreds of degrees.
Yeah. And one thing I'm going to remember how last time we said it's hotter in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put the ones in the middle on the ends and the ones from the ends in the middle.
Right.
So they all kind of get a fairness.
Yeah, of course. And that's another reason why you don't want to overcrowd the pan.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically,
and I don't usually put lids on certain things because it's going to steam it then.
Right.
Brian said she used goat cheese with her flat iron tacos this week.
Oh, Brian did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just so funny that she brought that up and you brought it up, Brian, because I was thinking, what recipe can I make with goat cheese? Because I love it.
Yeah, you can make tarts with goat cheese. I made a goat cheese and tomato tart before. It's delicious.
Oh.
And you can just buy ready-made, like, the Pillsbury crescent roll.
I know.
You bake that.
They're a little fatty, though.
I know.
I have the philo. I was going to do some with philo. Yeah, you don't have all that fat. Yeah.
Okay, these probably don't have too much longer.
No.
Because we don't want them to
Tell me when I
apart.
should get the tortillas out.
Actually, why don't we wait for 1 minute? Because I want you to
remember to like our video if you want a prize.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can like it,
Did
share it.
hear it.
The liking is what is going to give you a chance for a prize, okay?
Yeah.
3 people.
Once we see whoever liked it, your name is automatically going to go into a drawing. We have 3 prizes for November, and they're kind of fun. They're fall related, but they're kind of kitchen food related as well. And then we will, or Maria, not we, Maria will let you know
who's the winner.
Yeah, and then if we don't have your address already, we'll get it, and then we'll make sure we get it in the mail to you.
Yeah.
So you have all the way up until Monday, I think 5 o'clock, to get your name in there.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Stacy Torres just got here and wants to know what you're making.
Ooh.
And Ryan says you taught us well, Linda.
Oh.
Thanks, Ryan.
Hi, Stacy.
She wants to know what we're making.
Stacy, I think it's Lance's friend.
Is this the Stacy that I know too?
I don't think so.
It's not the Stacy from.
I think it's Stacy Torres Malpin.
Yeah.
Lance's friend. Yeah, I was listening to his music this morning.
Okay.
I can't wait to meet you. Oh yeah, we're making the special tacos with we've got the marinated or pickled onions, and we've got the avocado crema
that we made.
Made from scratch. And then we've got some cabbage for crunch. We've got tortillas in the oven. And then we've got this awesome mango salsa. I always want to call it chutney. It's a salsa. Yeah. And I love all your pictures, Stacey. I'm so enthralled. I can't wait to meet you. Look at this pandemic then. You got a good guy, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so look at this.
Okay,
we're going to go ahead and pull one out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let you see if it flakes.
Okay. I think it looks flaky.
Perfect. Don't shred it. Don't shred it. Don't shred it too much.
I know. I don't want to taste. Oh my God, that is succulent. The mahi-mahi is like
the mahi-mahi is a step above cod, but you know what? Let me tell you what. Don't waste your money on mahi-mahi if you're going to do a batter.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Don't.
Well, that's why I did the cod when we breaded it.
You won't know the difference.
You're right. Here, get those little pieces out. I like all the crummies.
Get this for Maria.
I'm going to get this out.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and move this all, and we're going to go ahead and assemble. No, don't pull the whole thing out.
Oh, that's right.
You just want one little thing.
That's right.
Stacy said it's Stacy from Indiana. Lance's lady, thank you. We will meet soon.
I can't wait. I know. He is awesome, and so are you. I've been following you, and obviously I've known him for, I think, 6 or 7 years now.
And Barb Tapke says she's impressed and loves watching.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Okay, this is going to be the fun part now.
Yeah.
We're going to actually...
Oh, actually, I'm not going to use that.
We don't even need forks.
Okay.
This is called finger food.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wash my hands. Okay.
So let me show you how I put it together, and you can follow along if you want, or you can do it yourself.
Okay.
Okay. These are all
you use your crema first. I know.
Warm and flexible.
Yeah, warm and small. Like you said, you can do the corn. You can do lettuce, like Boston leaf lettuce or whatever. And then you can use corn or whole wheat, whatever. Okay. So we're going to do some crema.
With some crema on the bottom.
All right.
And that does give it a nice creaminess.
It's very healthy.
Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and get a nice piece of mahi-mahi. Let me serve you.
Yes, please.
And we'll give you the big one.
Oh, well, gee.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then once we do that, then we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of this salsa.
All right. And don't worry, we'll feed the cameraman. Don't worry.
And then, I mean, to tell you the truth, I love this so much. I'm going to throw a little extra on there. So go ahead and do your salsa.
Okay.
And then I do like crunch, so I am going to. And you don't need too much.
No, but if you can do the texture, go for it. It really just does the trick. And this is good for preventing colon cancer.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
It's a cruciferous vegetable. Yes.
Okay. And then the best topping ever is these pickled.
Oh, this is like
onions.
A
let me
picture.
tell you, really.
Stacy's an artist, I believe, so this is just like a picture.
If you do not like pickled onions, or you do not like, if you're not an onion person, you can pickle radish slices.
That's right.
You
can pickle anything, really.
You can pickle any kind of vegetables, and you know who pickles all the time is Bobby Flay.
I know, and we met him. Remember?
Yes.
I actually got on stage and acted like an idiot up there with them.
Yeah. you like the attention.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is just a preference. You don't have to do this. Go ahead and squeeze a little bit of lime juice. You don't need the tongs to do that. Because once it's sliced, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. I usually squeeze it in anything. At a restaurant, I don't put it in stuff because I don't like the skin, just in case I don't wash them. So be careful because you don't want that bacteria.
Right. Well, the one thing I can tell you is do not buy any of the really large, like burrito-sized tortillas.
Right.
These are the perfect size. I think they're like 5 or 6 inches. But these are the perfect, and we're gonna go ahead and dig in.
Oh boy.
And I know it's gonna be so good.
This is a mouthful. Oh boy.
It is a mouthful.
Okay.
Gotta make sure that I get.
So I hope we got
fish
lots
in.
of likes who want presents.
Okay, you start. So you can chew, and I'll. Did you get some of the fish?
I know. Oh my God, it's so good. This is something to be made. This could be one person can make it, surely.
Do you know?
But this is a fun family affair. If you're trying to socially distance, what I would say is use your click list or delivery from wherever, and then have fun. Have some music on. Listen to Lance. That's what I did.
Do you know there is not one ingredient here that doesn't make a difference? Like if something was missing, I would know it.
Yeah.
Because I've eaten it so much. But this is one of my family's favorite. We had 2 birthdays. My youngest daughter and one of my son-in-law's birthdays is in August. And both of them requested taco bar. We had fish. We had steak. And then for the kids, because I have some grandkids, I did make some Taco Bell type of taco meat with just ground chuck and a little seasoning.
Ground round is better.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I always buy it really lean.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, we actually we don't eat in here, but we filled up this whole entire table. My daughter even took a picture and she said, I can't believe how many toppings we had. So everybody went around the table and just loaded up.
Yeah.
And it was a hit, and we do it all the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, so fun. It started in San Diego in 1996 and never thought I'd eat a fish taco in my life, and now it's like my go-to.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
Oh, I love it.
So,
I absolutely love it.
Okay, you talk while I take another bite.
Okay. Well, I just want to say that I'm so thankful that we have this opportunity, courtesy of Hamilton County Recovery Center of Hamilton County. I say it backwards all the time. But anyway, and I thank our cameraman, Linda's eldest son. I thank Linda.
My only son.
I thank your only son.
Technically the youngest too.
He's my oldest and my youngest.
Well, she's about to have 5 grandboys, so there's gonna be so many boys and men around here. Anyhow, but I thank everybody for watching.
And I wore my thankful shirt for November.
Yeah. So
because I am thankful that she lets me kind of boss her around a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's really nice, and I really don't try to come off as bossy. I just do.
She just is.
You're used to it.
Yeah, that's all right. But I do want to mention the drawing again. Press like. We're going to pick 3 people Monday by 5, and you will get a prize, and we will get a hold of you, okay? So please do that, because we want to show our appreciation for you and how thankful we are. And please, I'm going to post the recipes. I waited to post them because I wanted you to watch, okay? And then I will post the recipes, I promise you. As soon as we get done eating, of course. So, anyhow.
This doesn't even taste healthy. Sorry. I gotta interrupt.
Well, it is healthy. Okay, so anyhow. Hopefully you're going to try this and you're going to come back and see us again. I'll be doing the food demo next week. Linda has her treatment, so keep saying prayers for her so we can keep doing this, okay? And that's about it. So I just want to thank you and have a wonderful weekend. It looks beautiful today, so get out, get a little movement, get a little healthy food, and that's all I have to say. So over and out from the Recovery Center.